So, next up, Marvel Studios in 2021 is about to completely annihilate everything in its way. Like, it's going to be insane because 4 films, because Spider-Man was obviously added back to the fold.
Yep.
And then multiple Disney Plus shows are all coming at us at once.
I remember you sitting there and just telling me, not even just Marvel's 2021, just 2021 in general. Literally next year is, 2020 is the last year that you can just kind of breathe in between shows.
I mean, the good news for like fans of this show, you're never gonna have to hear us scrape the barrel for some topics. We're gonna have something to talk about every week. Like, it's gonna be insane.
We're gonna have to up it to 2 a week just to get everything in.
Oh, jeez.
At some point, it might become that. So I'm just gonna bust out the MCU list. So 2021, we have Shang-Chi, WandaVision, Loki, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, Spider-Man 3. What If, Hawkeye, and Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh.
That is almost unreal. Like, when Kevin Feige a couple years ago said, we're going to get to the point where we have 4 movies a year and a couple of TV shows, everybody was like, we'll see it when it happens, Feige. Oh, okay.
That happened a lot sooner than we thought.
Just a little caveat. They are still on only 3 movies, technically.
Right.
Because Spider-Man's a Sony movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof. What a...
It's still a lot.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I get it. You don't want me going outside.
Basically.
I'm not going to fight you that hard now.
No, you just have to do what I do. I'm going to literally be sitting there doing my cardio on the treadmill or Stairmaster watching these shows because that's going to be like the only way I can actually have enough time to keep up with everything.
Like, I mean... I think when you look at it, 2021 is an interesting year, and I think it's a turning point for the MCU, because once that happens, you're looking to the future. 2022, 3 movies, 4 TV shows. 2023, more stuff. Like, it's kind of
It's a lot.
It is a lot, and I've been kind of just working on what I think, they're going to go down the road with and everything, and you're going to get to the point where some of these shows, when they get renewed, which no doubt they will, you're going to have second seasons coming out a year or in a year and a half later, which, again, that's a lot.
And people said we were going to have superhero fatigue.
I mean, we might after all this, you don't know. But the whole second season thing, I don't know if that's going to be the case. Can you redo a season 2 of WandaVision?
No, I don't think it's going to be like all of it.
But I think you can do Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
But wouldn't you put that in the movie as well?
What If can go forever.
Yup.
It can, but if they're doing all 22 movies for the first season,
oh my god,
what are you going to do after that? Yeah, don't have to wait like another 10 years for season 2 of the show.
I think you take a couple breaks for What If, like if something else is airing, like Hawkeye, right? Maybe What If takes a small break for a couple weeks and then comes back to fill in a void between the next show that's coming, so there's something always available, which would make sense for Marvel content, a new episode every week, and that way they can stockpile because they're clearly already...
That's another thing. They're going to be weekly.
Oh, yeah.
So, what if you could probably split up into several and just be like, right, here's year 1 of phase 1, year 2's phase 2, and etc., etc. So you're obviously not going to have like a 23 weeks of what if going at once.
Right.
No.
And like people are also forgetting with these shows, right? There is also the stuff that's happening on the outside. So Runaways, if that gets renewed, or whatever happens with Glyph, whatever happens with the other Marvel show, and whatever happens with the other Marvel TV show productions that they said are coming to Disney Plus. So there's other content that's going to be out there for Marvel fans. It's not just this. So 2021, you're probably looking at like, 4 movies and at least 10 TV series?
Yep.
Like, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a very interesting time, but it's also going to be an amazing time because we're going to finally start being able to see a little bit more of what they want in the future. And 2021 is going to be the year that we're getting only a couple of new things with like Shang-Chi. He's the only like really new character that we're going to be getting.
Right.
But when it comes to 2022, we are literally getting Ms. Marvel, Moon Knight, She-Hulk,
and possibly Ghost Rider if it's true he's going up.
And then
Marvel
Blade.
Studios.
So that means then those are a lot of new characters. Yes, we've seen Ghost Rider in the past. Yes, we've seen Blade in the past, but that's a bunch of new characters then that we get to have a fresh new take on. So going forward, 2021 is going to be like almost the last year of a lot of the old, I'm thinking,
yeah,
and we're really pushing into the new.
I mean, either way they take it, it's a lot of content, and there is still a possibility, you know, like down the road, we know we're gonna get new films, so and sequels and new ideas, and you know, you can pretty much, if you're a betting man and somebody's like, hey, you want to bet there's gonna be an X-Men series? Yeah, you play some bets on that happening because you're gonna get X-Men on TV as Disney Plus, and you're gonna get an X-Men film franchise.
Oh, see, that's the thing. If these shows are getting like 150 million a budget, just give me X-Men on Disney Plus. Don't ever do a movie.
They'll do a movie because of the fact that it's gonna just draw people in.
Just split it. Give Wolverine to movies because you know he's $1 billion maker, and give X-Men to Disney Plus, and oh my god, that would be glorious.
And then we actually can have time to get to know the X-Men characters properly.
We only got to know Wolverine, Charles, and Magneto.
Yep.
Yep.
There's only like another 60.5 million mutants left. Like.
That's the one thing. Like, Gifted was a show that I absolutely loved, and it gave us the opportunity to get to know people. Yes, it was after the X-Men were technically dead
Same
or
with
gone.
Legion too. It was like,
and
oh,
Legion, like those were shows that I so preferred as a show because I felt like I can actually feel for these characters. And that is how, though, I feel like you have to do X-Men moving forward, is do that, yes, then to really get people to watch the show, that's when you bring Wolverine in for just one, maybe two shows, and then put him back on movies.
Who's to say they're not going to do what Amazon wanted to do with the Dark Tower? Because the original pitch for Dark Tower was film, 8 to 12 episode TV series, builds up the next film. What if Kevin Feige is ballsy and crazy enough, which he is, so he's like, how about we do an X-Men movie? And then right after that movie ends, we go live with them in the school for a while, and that builds up the second movie, and then you go see, it's like, that would actually work. Because that's the way they're pitching Disney Plus as it is. It's like, no, you're going to watch everything because you're an MCU fan. It's like, well...
Then you can actually get the story between Cyclops and Jean.
Right.
You can actually get Rogue, get a correct Rogue. You can get Gambit.
Get a correct everybody. That's how we'll refer to the X-Men. Correct.
I say, can we leave Gambit alone? No, just keep him over there.
No, dig his body up.
No, leave him. Gambit can stay over there. It's fine.
No, let's have an actual Cajun. Can we get the guy who voiced the lightning bug in Princess and the Frog? Because he was actually Cajun, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get him?
Oh, voice actors are voice actors, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But, 2021, we're going to enjoy that year because, well, you guys...
Because they said so.
Because they said so, pretty much, yeah. They've told us we have to, and we're gonna, so there we go.